All right, good morning, everyone. So the quarterly meeting will resume of the executive committee for the Louisiana Developmental Disability Council. At this time, Amy will do our roll call. I think everyone, so the quarterly meeting will resume of the executive committee for the Louisiana Developmental Disability Council.
Sorry about that.
Okay, must sit over there on my phone bag.
Dr. McKee,
Present.
Bill Hayno,
Present.
Kim Bazil, Angela Harmon, Nicole Banks.
President.
With three, you have a quorum to proceed.
All right. All right, at this time, we will have Amy read our mission statement and rules.
The mission statement is to increase independence, self-determination, productivity, integration, and inclusion for Louisianians with developmental disabilities by engaging in advocacy, capacity building, and systems change. And the ground rules for in-person meetings, members must be recognized by the chair before speaking, silence or turn off on cell phones, no alphabets, except as necessary, restrict the use of electronic communication like texting during council and committee meetings, discuss council business in a responsible manner, be on time for meetings, break 10 minutes every 1.5 hours, be respectful of each other's opinions, side conversations are kept to a minimum, done quietly and restricted to the subject at hand.
All right, thank you, Amy. All right, our next item of business is the approval of the meeting summary for January 18th, the executive committee meeting, which was distributed. The meeting summary will not be read unless requested by a member. Are there any corrections? The summary is approved, distributed. All right, so the next item of business is our federal fiscal year 2024 annual action plan. The chair recognizes Amy.
We put the 2024 annual action plan that was approved at the April council meeting out for 45-day public comment. We received one public comment. That public comment was emailed to all council members and is also included in your packet. And it's a little lengthy, so I'm not going to read the entire thing, but it is regarding coordinated hearing and vision screening programs. And the commenter feels that vision and hearing needs to be considered in health and educational planning. And if screening is done, the information gleaned from the screening needs to be considered in the health and education records accurately and with adequate detail to make the information useful. So that's the public comment. If at this point there is no action that needs to be taken on in changing the action plan as approved at the last council meeting, then we will just move forward with this action plan.
Motion to accept the action plan.
Oh.
Yeah, there's no need for a motion.
I wasn't here the last meeting, so the last two. So are you asking for a motion? Are you asking for any
No,
No, I'm
changes?
just stating if no one has any
Do you
any
move
desire to
forward?
change.
All right, move forward. No problem.
Thank you.
All right, the next item is selecting vendors for the following activity proposals. Okay.
All of the proposals are included in your packets. They were also emailed to all council members. We're going to go through them just in order of how they're listed on the agenda. The disability voting rights training proposal, we only received one from People First of Louisiana. And we'll probably the easiest way to do it would be to get a motion to accept on the proposal for one activity before we move on to the next.
No, I'm discombobulated.
Me too, Jill. Me too.
So I have 3, 4. I have 5 physical copies of 5 physical proposals in my hand, right?
Right.
Okay, cool.
You should only have one for disability voting rights.
And that's for people first.
Yeah, the article.
Okay, got that.
Oh, wait, no, it's not.
I got that.
I got the wrong one.
There you go. Okay, I'm good now. Okay.
So the chair will entertain a motion to approve the proposal for the disability voting rights training.
May I be recognized real quick, Chair? The agenda says ratify FY 24 annual action plan vote. And I made a motion, but I'm being told that we didn't have to do that. But the agenda says that a vote was needed. So can y'all add clarity to that?
Sure, it was my mistake, and the
Mhm.
parliamentarian corrected my mistake
Okay,
yesterday. Apparently, you only ratify if it's a plan that's already in motion. And this plan won't go into effect until
okay, so I
October.
think that's important that the public needs to be notified that the agenda does say that a vote was needed. And that we did not need a vote. That needs to be, that the public needs to be notified of that. Okay, so is that a change in the agenda that we're gonna remove vote from there? Because I don't want people to think that a vote was needed and it's not, you know what I mean?
I'll note it.
That's why I motioned, right? Okay.
Thank you. So I know we're planned for time, but can you kind of take us through what was asked in this?
In the proposal?
Yes.
I mean, you're talking about what we put out, what we were asking for.
Right.
Okay. I'm pulling it up too.
I did not get a chance to read everything.
Okay, so in the actual SOP, it says the goal of this training should be to educate and empower individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities to ensure people with intellectual and developmental disabilities fully understand the rights of voters with disabilities, including the Americans with Disabilities Act, the requirements to comply with procedures for assisting voters with disabilities according to the provisions of law, the resources available if they have issues, i.e. accessibility, et cetera, at their polling place, including but not limited to hotline numbers and contact information for the commissioner in charge, and people with developmental disabilities feeling confident in choosing the best option for them based on the options that are available for voting. So we were looking for all four of those things in the proposals. Like Amy said, we only got one proposal for the disability rights training.
Okay.
So at this time, I'll entertain a motion to approve the proposal for the disability voting rights training.
So moved.
Then the second,
Okay, I'll say. Wait, did you make them?
Mhm.
Okay, I'll second it.
all right, it is moved. And it is second by Bill Hayner. Is there any further debate from the committee members? Is there any public comment? All right. All right, now
This one.
okay. Are you ready for a question? Oh, okay, the question on Dr. McKee moves to accept the disability voting rights proposal by the People's First in Arc of Louisiana, second by Jill Hano. All of those in favor of the motion, say aye.
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 Aye, those opposed? Say no. All right, the ayes have it. Now the motion is adopted and the People's First in Arc of Louisiana is selected. All right, the next activity proposal is for the building advocacy capacity in education and employment. The chair will entertain a motion as to approve a proposal for building advocacy capacity in education and employment. And these are included in. We have three of them, right?
So there's one from Ashley and Charlie, right? Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, sorry.
So we skipped the navigating the system for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities and current behavioral conditions. We skipped that one.
That's next.
So that's okay. I just want to know which one we're on. Are we gonna stick with building capacity, building advocacy capacity?
Yeah, we're just gonna
Okay.
stick with the building, we'll just,
Okay,
the script was just backwards.
okay. We have two.
Yeah, one from the Arc of Louisiana, and one from law firm LLC.
But you also have one from, Bayou Land Family Self and Family. So wait, which one are you guys are on the education and building capacity?
Yes,
Okay, so information was sent out about the Hogan Law Firm. I don't know if all the executive committee members received it.
Yes, we received it.
but it's not, it's,
So I know that that application is not being considered for reasons, that was stated in the email, so, but I know you just want to make everyone aware that
Yeah.
the application was submitted,
Mhm.
it was reviewed, and it's not being considered. Okay, got it. So now we have only two applications that's being considered at this time.
I'm not complaining for deciding anything. Not, I'm just curious because life happens, but never mind. We did get these before Monday, so that's on me. Okay, never mind.
Can we entertain a motion? Am I able to make a motion? A motion to accept the ARC Louisiana's application for the making a difference through advocacy in education and employment and building advocacy capacity in education and employment.
We have a motion on the floor. Need a second?
I'll say anything.
Right. It has been seconded by Ms. Johano. Is there any debate from any committee members? Is there any public comment? All right, the question is on, Dr. Nikki moved to accept the ARC of Louisiana proposal for building advocacy capacity in education and employment. All those in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
All right, all opposed? Say no.
Wait, okay, Ms. Livingston, if she's proposing a motion and I'm seconding it, then do we still have to all say aye?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Just sorry, y'all.
It's okay. All right.
Aye.
Okay. All right, the ayes have it, the motion is adopted, and the ARC of Louisiana is selected.
For the education, right? Okay, perfect.
Activity is for navigating the system, thank you. Disorders. The chair will entertain a motion to approve a proposal for navigating the system of occurring disorders.
Motion to approve, Hustle and Grow LLC, DBA Peer Support and Employment for the Navigating the System for People with Intellectual and Development Disabilities and Co-occurring Behavioral Health Conditions contract.
All right, we have a motion on the floor. The second,
I'll second that.
right, it is moved and it is second by Jim Hano. We accept the hustle and growth proposal for navigating the system activity. Is there any debate from the committee members? Is there any public comment? All right, are you ready for the question? The question is upon Dr. Rick, he moved to accept the hustle and growth proposal for navigating the system activities. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, say no. All right, the ayes have it. The motion is adopted and the hustle and grow is selected. All right, is there any public comment?
So we have, oh, I'm sorry, Miss Banks, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am, you recognize.
So we're doing the arc for voting, the arc for education and then hustle and grow for the other thing.
Navigating.
Yeah.
That's correct. Yes,
No.
navigating the system.
Speaking of navigation. Thank you.
Is there any public comment? All right, is there any other business? Hearing none, if there is no objection, we will adjourn the meeting. Hearing no objection, the meeting is now adjourned.
I thought about how many kids